What's poppin', peeps? T-Money up in the his. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I just wanted to shoot a quick video, show you some stuff that I got over the last couple days, and whoa, sorry, I thought I just heard a weird noise. So yeah, some Blu-rays, some FYE pickups, some Arrow, some 88 films, just like a nice mix of Blu-rays and DVDs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DVDs and 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8 or 9 Blu-rays. So hop right into this. As always, I guess we'll start with the DVDs. So alrighty. So first up is an FYE pickup. Whoa, that was weird. Not used to having the camera focused like this. This is a film called House. Sorry, guys. Once again, the glare sucks. Let me try and adjust this a little bit. Lift it up. I don't know if that's any better. Anyway, this is a film called House on the Hill. Apparently it's based on a true story. Hey Pipsy, how are you? How's my baby girl? It says featuring real footage of serial killer Leonard Lake, based on the shocking true story. House on the Hill chronicles the outrageous 1980s murder spree of serial killer Leonard Lake, who would target, kidnap, rob, and kill people, even whole families. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't know anything about it. Next up is a total schlock film. Well, I shouldn't say schlock, but a has-beens film. I had to get this. I'm actually really curious about this company, too, guys. It's, what's it called? Chamois Media Group. So FYE is all of a sudden, like, carrying a bunch of Chamois Media Group releases. And I'm curious about them. Like, there are a bunch. The Taking. There's, like, one that has to do with, like, has a shopping cart on the cover. Looks like it takes place in a grocery store, and then there's like Dogma something too. There's a ton of movies that are being released by this company, all mostly horror, and I'm not familiar with the company or any of the movies, and so I probably didn't pick the best one to start out with, considering, like I said, there are quite a few releases that FYE is carrying, and they're all like $6.99, so they're pretty cheap. But so I figured I'd grab this, though. It's featuring or starring Corey Feldman and Edward Furlong. Nice has-been cast. But it says a new take on the zombie genre, a grittier version of Shaun of the Dead, and surprisingly entertaining. So, yeah, I'm sure it sucks, but it kind of could be interesting. It's called Zombie King. So if anybody's, there's Edward Furlong and Corey Feldman on the cover there. They're the stars, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, really. Zombie flick starring those two. I guess a Zomcom, maybe, if it's like Shaun of the Dead. But yeah, so curious about that one. Next up is an Asian film from Tartan Asian and Extreme called Carved, The Curse of the Slit-Faced Woman. The Slit-Mouthed Woman, I'm sorry. I started watching this last night, but I passed out. Subtitles, they always get to me late at night. But, yeah, it's cool. It's like kind of, it says, legend holds that 30 years ago, a suburban town was terrorized by the spirit of a woman whose beautiful face had been grotesquely disfigured by a jealous husband. Roaming the streets wearing a long coat and surgical mask, the spirit would approach young victims and, while removing her mask, ask, "Am I pretty?" The victim's response would almost always lead to their violent death. Now, one by one, children are disappearing again. As teachers and officials desperately begin to investigate, a panic begins to build as the woman's spirit returns for some unfinished business and the town's dark secrets are exposed. So, yeah, what I saw I liked. I'm probably going to finish this tonight, but yeah, it's cool. Tartan Asian Extreme. And you can get this for like $10, I think, on Amazon if you're interested. I paid $13 at FYE, but that's okay. Next up, we have a film from Something Weird Video, a double feature, Carnival Blood and The Curse of the Headless Horseman. Again, I started watching Carnival Blood the other night. Sorry guys, picture quality sucks, but it's actually a pretty cool cover. And it was good. I liked it. It's a slasher basically that takes place in an amusement park, or a theme park. And I've been kind of on a theme park slasher kick lately. So the picture quality's real shitty. I guess this is kind of a budget movie, or you know, definitely budget. Older too. When is it from? 1970. So yeah. But it was good. I liked it. And I haven't seen Curse of the Headless Horseman. I love the Headless Horseman folklore, and I love like pretty much anything that has to do with the Headless Horseman. So I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, so that's cool. I'm psyched to have this. Next up is a film I got from 88 Films. Unhinged. I actually showed another copy of this film in my last update. This is like the original US release. This is, I wanted to get this because it's the 88 Films version. And I'm sure the picture quality is probably maybe better because this is a newer release. The single copy that I had was from 2000, so it's a pretty old DVD. So yeah, I just wanted to get this for a while. I picked it up for pretty cheap on 88 Films website. And yeah, so it's just another copy of the film Unhinged. This would probably be the one to get, guys, if you're interested in picking it up, just because it's a newer version. Alright, and last up for the DVDs, we have a film called Damned by Dawn. I haven't watched this yet, but the back got me. It said, let's see, or maybe it was on the front. Oh, sick of waiting for Evil Dead 4? Check out Damned by Dawn. So that's cool. And Fangoria says serious fun. So, yeah, I guess maybe like a possession type, Evil Dead type movie. I don't know anything about it, but definitely check it out. Alright, so on to the DVDs. I have a pretty big Arrow haul this time, guys, so I'll go over those last. First up, I got this at FYE for $4.94. Not a huge fan of this film. I saw it when it first came out, when it was getting a lot of hype, and I don't know. It really wasn't for me. I think it was creative and original, yes, kind of, in a sense, but just not really for me. So I figured, in all fairness, I should probably give it another shot. I hadn't owned it, so for $4, just under $5 for the Blu-ray, I figured why the hell not. So yeah, that's Cabin in the Woods. I love the, you can't, obviously, this picture quality doesn't do it good justice, but it's like that cool, what do you call that? I'm blanking on the word, but yeah, it's a nice slipcover. 3D. Alright, so another one I picked up real cheap. Mad Max, the original, starring Mel Gibson. I have never seen this movie. I saw the new one, and I own the new one, and I liked it, so I'm definitely going to sit down and watch this, and then probably, I got to get the other ones too, because I like this movie, man. Good old, I mean, it's not horror, but it's like road action or whatever, so I really liked it, the new one, so I'm sure I'll like the original, probably, if not more. So I'm glad to finally get that for nice and cheap. Next up is a film I heard a lot of people talking about, so I got this for $5 at used at FYE as well. Was psyched when I saw this. I had to do a double take. I was like, wait, Sushi Girl. It was in the action aisle too, so I don't know if it's horror kind of action, but stars Tony Todd. I love him. And yeah, so I've heard a lot of good things about this film when it came out, particularly from a lot of people. So psyched to check this out for sure. It says revenge is a dish best served raw. So that's Sushi Girl on Blu-ray, $5. And aside from the Arrow, last up here I got a film called Corruption, starring Peter Cushing. Never saw this movie. I was actually looking at the other Corruption on Diabolic, the porn one or whatever, and so I typed in, I was trying to compare prices, and I typed in Corruption on Amazon, and this came up first, and I started reading about this, and I was like, damn, this actually sounds, because I'm not really into like the whole like exploitation porn stuff. Like, it's okay, I guess, when you're in the mood or whatever, but yeah, this just sounded more up my alley. It's about kind of like a madman who tortures and rapes women, so yeah, gore and nudity. So yeah, this is a nice release from Grindhouse for sure. You can get this for like $20 on Amazon, so double disc. Alright, so on to the Arrow haul. Got a little stack of Arrow video releases here. First up is a film. Now that I have my all-region player, which I've had for a long time, I can watch this. I wanted to pick this up, The Stuff. I had the DVD, but this is the Arrow's release of it, and yeah, looks like a sexy release. I haven't opened it yet, as you can see. It's still in the wrapper, but special edition contents. There's a ton of shit, as usual, in Arrow fashion. I don't know if you can read that, but just a really nice release of the stuff from Arrow. Next up, I finally purchased this, Region B only, Nightriders. Never seen this movie, one of the few Romero films that I haven't seen, and I love Romero. So, Nightriders, starring Tom Savini, I think. So definitely going to check this out when I get a chance. Nice release. With a ton of features as well from Arrow Video. And I have my favorite Argento film, aside from Suspiria, it has to be Phenomena. I love it. I love this movie, and so I wanted to pick up a nicer edition of it. And I actually was able to sell my Anchor Bay release for like $20-25 on Amazon, and I grabbed this. I grabbed this first, of course, but that was cool that I was able to sell it and grab this. That's much better, huh, guys? Sorry. Rather than boom. Yeah. So Phenomena, psyched to have this. Again, a ton of features. Awesome release. Alright, second to last here, we have Zardos by Arrow. I think this is Region B only as well. Yeah, all of these are B. I went on a B spree. So, never seen this movie. I heard it's kind of wild. But I know Twilight Time released it too, but rather than paying $30 for their bare bones release, I picked the Arrow version up, which has a ton more features, I'm sure. And, yeah, so nice release of Zardo, so I'll check this out sometime soon. And last up, I haven't opened this yet. Actually, yeah, I have, sorry. It's in a cellophane wrap, though. The Beast Within. I really like this movie. I have the Scream Factory edition, but I figured since I like the movie so much, I wanted to grab this as well, because it's Arrow, and Arrow does the best of everything. So I got this used on eBay for actually pretty cheap. 10 or 15 bucks, so happy to have it. Love this movie. If you guys haven't seen The Beast Within, I highly recommend it. I think it's a really good movie. So yeah, that's my haul, guys. I want to keep it brief. I'm actually in kind of a hurry. I have plans to go out, so yeah, I gotta go shower and get ready, but just wanted to shoot a quick update. I'll get back to you guys midweek next week with a new update. I should be getting a bunch of stuff in Tuesday, so yeah, Wednesday or Thursday I'll shoot the video. I hope everybody has a happy Easter. I wanted to keep it nice and short. So you guys, peace. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.